So there's another update. I'll put all the links in the description box below, but basically there's no hiding for Biden. Like, he's done. And him and Kamala Harris and Pelosi and Fauci are all being absolutely slaughtered. Everything that I've been saying over the last sort of few days, the dream I had with Trump and Biden, a lot of media outlets now are starting to see Trump's side of things. They're starting to realise maybe he may have been the better option. There's a lot of news coverage now comparing what Trump did to Biden, how Trump dealt with it compared to Biden, how Trump had no losses, how, he sort of had an iron fist with Afghanistan, and they knew not to touch one single hair on an American civilian's head, and it's everything that I said was going to happen. It's everything I said that was going to happen. Congress are tearing strips off Pelosi and Fauci. I'll put links in the description box below, because there's actual footage of them being accused of, being responsible for the virus. And Kamala Harris and AOC are also being dragged over the coals for their lack of support for Afghanistani women. The thing is with Afghanistan is that it holds a special place in my heart because of the fact that I've helped a lot of serving and now veteran soldiers in Afghanistan and from Iraq, suffering from PTSD and paranormal based stuff. They all found me through my blog from years ago, Spirit and the Paranormal, and just one by one they all started coming my way, and I helped a lot of veterans and serving soldiers cope with the PTSD and the trauma of being in war and losing, brothers and all that sort of stuff, and I still keep in contact with a couple of them. But I've helped the American military from all over the world stationed in like Japan and Korea and Germany and, Air Force, Marines, Army, all of it. I even stayed with a Marine family in North Carolina, and, met a lot of Marines in Newbern in North Carolina. So, I just anything that I can say, anything that I can do to let people know to just hang in there. All my jumps don't lie. My jumps don't lie. And I know from that dream that I had with Trump and Biden and the big TV screen and the men in blue suits, I know, because everything else has come true, this will come true as well. And I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm pretty sure they're just going to remove Biden and Trump's going to come back. Kamala Harris won't stand a chance because nobody respects her. The house of cards are coming crashing down exactly how I said it would. And I just want to say to the American people, you're going to do the right thing. The American people are doing the right thing. The government are inconsequential at this point. None of it matters. It's the American people that are going to save the day. Exactly like I said it would. I have been warning you for years this was coming. I've been warning you for weeks this was coming. I've been warning you for days this was coming. You need to stand together and you need to stand strong, because what happens with you guys dictates what happens with the rest of the world. And you need to put political and religious and race differences aside now, because now more than ever, you need to be standing together in unity as one. It's I'm mere I can, not I'm mere I can't. So remember that. And we will get as many out as we can. Just keep the faith. And just remember, this is the darkest hour, and it's always darkest before the dawn. All my predictions, all my jumps have come true. And if they've all come true, then it means the good stuff is coming next. And the good stuff is coming next. In my dream, when Trump stood up and parted the waves of people, there was this massive sigh of relief that even I felt in my dream, like, oh, thank God, because he just came in with grace and dignity. He didn't say, I told you so. He didn't use his sarcastic attitude. He just rolled his sleeves up attitude and was like, come on, let's fix this. And it was all fixed. Whether you like him or not, whether you believe in him or not once did he put the American people through this in the 5 years that he was president. And Biden's only been president for what, 7, 8 months? And he's already flipped America on its head. He's done for. Him and his party are done for. And everybody knows it. And I'll put the links in the description box below. The thing is, though, this needed to happen so that the world could be taught a lesson that this can never, ever happen again. So it's time we all roll our sleeves up and get the job done. Because it's not about making America great. It's about making America better. And it is coming. A new dawn is coming. You just have to keep the faith and stand together. Now you've seen what darkness can do. It is up to every man and woman in that country to make sure the darkness never sees the light of day again. But it is nearly over. This is the darkness before the dawn. It's always darkest before the dawn. The gods, God, the divine spirit, the ancestors, the universe, whoever you believe in, whether you believe in all of it or none of it, they were absolutely right. They said, they stipulated in no uncertain terms what they were planning to do, what every single one of them were planning to do in these countries all around the world. France, Australia, New Zealand, the UK, Germany, Italy. Like, if you go to my Instagram, they named all the countries that were going to be in trouble. They named all the countries that were going to be involved in liberating the world. Everything they said is coming true. They named the people, the places, the events. So if I've been right about the bad stuff, it means I've been right about the good stuff as well. And that's what you need to hold on to, because they're not going to let us down. They're fighting for us. We are fighting for us, because I'm in on the fight too, and I haven't backed down in 7 years. 7 years I've been speaking out about all of this. 7 years I've been publicly trying to warn people this was coming. 7 years I've been publicly trying to guide people and ease them into this. It's all on my Instagram. I've been shadow banned. I've had, people try to destroy my career. all of it, and I haven't given up, because I've always known, ever since I was a little girl, that I was meant to help America stand in the light. I've been prepared for this and trained for it my whole life. So I'll put links in the description box below. I said on Instagram back in 2002, I've got posts up there from my old Twitter, where I said the truth is going to be hard for people to see. The truth was going to be hard for people to handle, but it was going to be absolutely necessary. This is called the cleansing, okay? So this is the darkness being swept off the globe. You are seeing reality. People are now seeing what life is outside of the matrix. This is us stepping out of the matrix and seeing the reality of what it really is that we're living in. And it's scary, and I know it's scary, trust me, because I mean, I was seeing this stuff in the 90s and it terrified me. I thought it was the apocalypse, and in a way it kind of is. But this tower moment that the world is having is only so that we can build a better foundation, an honest, true foundation. And it's not the people that the gods are after. It is not the people that God and Odin are coming after. It is the darkness. And as long as you stand in the light, you have nothing to fear. Just hold your head up high and know that it's nearly over. It's nearly over. And they're doing this for you. They're doing it for all of you. We are doing this for you, for all of you, so that you can grow up in a better world and raise your children in a better world, in a far better world that we have ever had before. And the fact that everyone, including the news stations that were pro-Biden, the fact that everybody has turned their backs, the fact that everybody is going after the current American government is proof. Because I predicted when they had that plague of locusts, when he was heading out for the G7 summit, I said then, a plague of locusts, that's not good for him. They're getting ready to take him down. Like, this is a bad omen. I was warning people. I said it's a bad omen. It's all on my Instagram. Just keep the faith, because my jumps have not been wrong yet. Just lift your head up and hold your head towards the light. Don't look down. Don't look down. And just know that this has been done for you, for the people. It was time America saw the reality of what was outside the matrix. And it's hard, I know, but it's a short, quick lesson, and one that's going to be over very soon, and then you get to rebuild. It's nearly over, and we will get as many people out of this safe and alive as we can. I'm doing my bit. I'm risking my reputation and my life and everything to get these messages out. I'm surprised I haven't been kicked off YouTube. But I have faith that everything I'm doing is because I'm told to do it. and that they wouldn't get me to do it if it wasn't for good reason. So I'll put links in the description box below. Know you are loved, and know that this has been done for your freedom.